Hi everyone, I'm Kiran from Aegis. So today we're going to be talking about how to start with basic PCB design. So first off, what exactly is PCB? So PCB is basically a printed circuit board. So you have particular designs that you want to be solid, to be honest. You know, you make a particular connection on a breadboard and you want it to be solid. So you just move into a PCB. So first off, we'll be learning about this software here, EasyEDA. So this is a free software where you can learn PCB design. So first off, let's start our project here. Okay, I'm gonna name it like this, right? So usually what people do is they uh, get stuff from here, add it over here, and then get started. What I basically do is I get some stuff, let's see. So I want a 100 ohm resistor. So I'm gonna put 100 ohm over here. Let's go here and space search. Wait, let's go to resistors and through hole resistors. And now search again. Uh, okay, so that is a through hole resistor. So I'll just click place here. And then after this, instead of building the whole schematic here, what I do is I just go here and click no, keep going. Oh, gotta save it. Okay. Yeah. Now just so it'll take us here. Let's put 50 as width and let's say 30 would be good and click apply. So we'd have this. Now we press R for it to rotate. Now let's start placing everything inside this. We'll rotate it once and we'll place it somewhere here. Okay, now this is basically the tools that we have. And here first up we'll talk about track and stuff. But before that we'll just add all of the other materials that we need. Okay, so we have some from the previous project. This was a previous recording that failed in between, so yeah. Okay, so I found the part here. Place it somewhere here. Okay. So right now we're just building a very basic LED tester. That's going to be the first project that we are going to do. So so these are basically rat lines. So these are made to connect the net of this and this. I'll I'll actually explain what it does later on. So first off, yeah. And uh, we'll add pads here. So these pads, what they do is basically they're going to have copper around them. So they're going to make it conductive. So a difference between a hole like this and this is basically, I'll show you right now. Okay. So there's no copper around it. So that means that basically it wouldn't conduct. So here, as we're using a through hole LED, we're going to test LEDs, right? So we're going to use this got to be conductive for it to work. So for that, we're going to use a pad over here. And let me remove this. So these are basically used to screw down PCBs onto mounted structures and stuff. So right now I got to connect this and this. So I'll just do it. Yeah, done. Okay, now what we got to do is we got to add a power source over here. So for that, we'll just make a rectangle here. Just copy and paste it once again. Okay, so my here should be good. Right. Okay, that should be good. Okay, now what I gotta do is most people forget is right now it's inside the particular PCB. So you gotta expose the copper. Only then you can access it from outside. Like you can solder onto it from outside. So right now, see, now you can see the copper part. So right now we gotta connect this. Oh, wait, I gotta draw a rat line from here to here. And the final rat line from here to here. So this is basically what it does. And right now we can just start routing. So I'll just click auto route. I'll just set it a bit high and it's going to do it for you. Yeah, it's pretty much it done. So right now I'll just do very small fixes. Okay, I think that's it. I think it's better now. Yeah. So this is pretty much it. So I'll show it to you from this. So here I've added all the stuff, basically the font and everything. So it looks like this. So in this, what we gotta do is add text. So here we can edit and put 100 because we're gonna use 100 ohms resistor as the power supply is gonna be 3 volts. If it's 5 volts or something, you can add 330 ohm resistor. So right now I'm gonna put button. Okay, and you can change the place of it by just dragging it, just clicking on it. Okay. Right now we gotta name this. So text. So right now the text is on the top layer, which means again, I would rather want this on the silk layer on top. So I'll just delete this and then I'll add text once again. Okay, now it's in golden. That means it's gonna come above on the surface of the PCB. So you can see it better. So you add it like that and test, test LED. There you have it. And basically make it look like something like this. I've done this because to understand the cathode and anode part of the LED. So the shorter side this way and the longer side this way, as well as the positive and negative signs. Okay, so after this, what we gotta do is export it basically. So from here, we gotta go files and generate Gerber file. Okay, we can check and no errors. Generate Gerber and once again, and go click here. So it's gonna load the JLCPCB website from here. Okay, right now we have already added this. We can still, okay, here I've already added this, so we'll just go with whatever we have. So 2 layers, as over here we only used 2 layers. We can actually select the layers from, so basically when you go to the settings over here, you can select the layers, and that depends on how many layers of PCB you want. Okay. Now, I'll just refresh and show it to you how it's done. So you just add Gerber, click on the Gerber file, and it'll be loaded. And all this you can read through, and then according to your selection, you can do it. And basically safeguard and buy. That's it for today, guys. Thank you.